he played Sock, he was very reset heavy off of the pop you up into the air. He would just kind of go from whichever side.
And we've seen this matchup quite a lot ever since Chris G really took A seriously.
Yeah.
And he always bumps into Justin Wong towards the later levels.
Yeah,
So
he makes this matchup look really tough for Rufus.
Oh. So basically, as with any character against Rufus, you really want to get in on him while he does not have any meter.
Yeah.
In the beginning rounds.
Yeah, he's letting, I feel like Inko is letting Sakura set the pace here a little bit too much.
Yeah, he's being a bit passive. Oh! Not very heavy punish there on that missed uppercut. And here comes a long extended combo. Let's see if he can finish his plate. Yes, he does. And here comes the Ultra for the KO.
First round of Saber.
Very difficult when a Sakura player can hit all those one-frame links, because the stun on that, especially against Rufus, who does not have very high stun, leads into very easy to dizzy combo.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah, step kick just beat up the anti-air from Sakura.
No, he misses his links again. He's missed a couple of these after the dive kick.
Yep. Oh, nice. Wow, standing forward on wake up?
Really interesting
Okay.
choice, but it worked out. Nice link. Oh, risky focus, but he'll buy himself some time. Saber working his way out of the corner.
Oh, beautiful read there.
Yeah. He read the read, and Saber was trying to go for preemptive jump strong.
Looking Ricky-like on that EX Snake Strike. And again, just like the Siberian Blizzard from Zangief, the EX Snake Strike from Rufus, just such a huge momentum shifter. Just one of those moves. Good damage and good emotional momentum. Nice anti-air. Sakura should be using more jump in fierce.
Yeah,
That has a ridiculous magic hurt box.
That's the thing. That's, for me, that's what makes this matchup so tough for Rufus, and we haven't even seen Saber really go to it.
Yep. We're seeing more jumping roundhouse, which is also a good
great
move
as
in its
well.
own right.
Yeah.
But standing fierce, just a monster of a jump in.
Yeah, and I think that's what I was talking about. The character's changed a little bit since Saber was very known, and I think he's just kind of playing a little bit of the old school style. I mean, if you go back and compare Sak to like her Alpha 3 version, whatever, like, you know, Jump Fierce wasn't a thing, but Jump Roundhouse was.
Oh, okay.
So he's got kind of those, you know, those old man tendencies, sensibilities.
Old habits die hard here in Street Fighter Land. Ooh, that anti-air. 150 damage, I think, on the counter hit.
What? That works against her jump?
Oh, this might hit once or twice. Or all of it, as that magic hitbox.
He's a big dude.
Ooh! That should not have gone for the EX there.
Yeah. He only got the one hit. He could have did more.
That evasive jump. Ooh, wow!
Oh, he got clipped! He walked into it!
Yeah, that was not a combo.
No.
Definitely. He did not need to eat that hit from the running uppercut of Sakura.
Yeah, he's playing this so old school Sak with just, you know, pokes and stand buttons, stand roundhouse.
Oh. Ooh! That overhead. So slow, but so effective in the end game.
Yeah, he's respecting this dive kick game so much, though.
Yeah.
You can tell by the fact that he goes for a preemptive jump strong rather than just jumping with fierce and doing jabs all day, because you don't want to even have to deal with the dive kick game. Nice read. Yeah, he was going for the transition for the offense, but now Inko has meter, so it's not going to work out as well.
Oh no!
Push to the corner. Dive kick goes, it's a counter hit, drops it
That
for the
should be
grab
dizzy.
and the stun.
Yep. KO.
He was counting.
That throw, 160 damage. Good stun on that.
Nice stuff from Inko.
Inko also going to be a threat in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. That is his.
Oh, is that so?
That's his game as well.
It's my game as well. But
Oh right.
yeah, well,
You've done some damage.
it's not looking good for me this year. I looked at my pool.
No.
I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys quickly.
The
So-
game has progressed, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, to the point where it's only killers.
Yeah, it is at that point. It reminds me of just right before 2009.
Yeah.
Everybody was a killer. Speaking of reminding me of right before 2009, this game was created by Mike Z, like I said, and he was an MVC2 fan. That was his favorite game. And Fast forward years later, Mike Z is the head developer, I believe, of Reverge Labs, and they have made this beautiful game, Skullgirls, the darling, I think, of the indie fighting game scene. Definitely got some competition these days, but Skullgirls is here this weekend. It was here last year in a limited form. This weekend as well, there's a tournament being run by Mike Z and everybody at Reverge. They're out here, and I think that you might still be able to register if you're here. But if not, that tournament will be streamed this weekend. Just head on over to skullgirls.com to get all of the information for it. And as well, this game's coming out on Steam soon.
August 1st.
PC fighting games are about to be a thing. I know you guys are out there, and I know none of you play console games, right? Like, all of you are the PC master race. Well, guess what? We'll see you on Steam coming August 1st, Skullgirls.
Well, congratulations to them for getting green lit.
That's beautiful, man.
And Skullgirls is one of those...
And it has GGPO, dude.
Yeah.
The best.
One of those, the artistic form really has a lot of Western sensibilities.
Yeah.
So it's good variety when you see a lot of, our anime games, but very Cartoon Network art direction.
It
very
certainly
interesting.
appeals to, like, Western sensibilities with the art style, even though it is quote-unquote, anime-ish. It's really more, like you said, it is cartoony. The art style is more... akin to American style.
Yeah, if you watch
animation.
Cartoon Network, you'll be right at home with Skullgirls.
Yeah, it's really fun. The presentation of the game is great. It has some of the best music of any fighting game ever. The developer, or I'm sorry, the composer was the woman, I believe, that composes music for the Castlevania series.
Oh.
So it's legit, like, top-tier music. That's like one of the few games that you could actually leave on the title screen and just kind of go about your business.
And I guess Skullgirls is also a shining example of how to use crowdsourcing to fund games, and that's really become a huge method that people have been resorting to.
Talk games, you can crowdsource anything.
Anything.
Man.
If you have a good
idea,
idea,
your life, man.
If you've got a great idea, there are people willing to back you.
Yeah,
Skullgirls definitely was one of them, and it raised an incredible amount of money.
They love to feel a part of something that they enjoy, that they love. They want to be included, and that's a way to be included and to actually help. You are directly influencing the life of something that you love, and I think that people can't ask for anything more than that. It's something that warms your heart. So check out Skullgirls, skullgirls.com, and all the action this weekend, as well as all the other games that are going on this weekend.
Oh, is this Poppy?
We got Popey.
Of DreamHack fame, when he was the last man on Earth to dethrone the king in Infiltration.
It's true. And he beat him twice.
He put him in losers, and then he put the finishing touches on him.
Yeah.
The fatality, and not a very easy task, as I believe Infiltration had won at that point 3 DreamHacks in a row.
Yeah, he's won every DreamHack that he's gone to.
Yeah,
that used to be Ryan Hart's tournament, and now it's Infiltration's tournament. But Popey put a stop to that.
And is he Swedish?
I believe he is actually Swedish.
I think he was a hometown.
Yeah, because when he beat Infiltration, they play "Lose My Mind." That's the Swedish beat Korea theme song.
Right.
Yeah, and then he was actually sponsored by DreamHack and sent out here after he won DreamHack.
And hence the acronym DH.
He's special thanks out to DreamHack and all those guys for sending this guy out here.
And his opponent is Shen, 3 KOF. Zangief versus Cammy. This is a pretty good matchup. Both characters have advantage. I would say it's a 5-5. Oh, speaking of a very KOF-ish name, Shen, all the way from mainland China. So there was Dark J-Law, who uses the Ken.
Yeah, he's very strong.
And of course there's Xiaohai and Dako, who we'll probably expect to see in the upper brackets. And now another player in Shen, and very difficult, might I add, to come from China to Evo, because you need to, throw after throw after throw.
That's great against Zangief on Wake Up, actually. Doesn't have anything to
do. Very difficult to acquire your visa to come from China.
I imagine so.
Yeah, not an easy task to convince the government that you're going to go over to play video games.
Yeah. I'm totally just playing video games. I'll be back. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people perhaps were spoiled by a lot of the visa exemptions coming to the U.S., but China is still one of those countries.
We've got a pretty international bracket here. China versus Sweden.
Oh, I like that fake toss-up there.
He's doing a great job. Shen is making this matchup. He's keeping it active in the same way that Itazan was against the Viper.
Wow, that was totally unsafe. He's going to get a juggle? Nope.
Trying to mix it up and just find some damage, and he gets a lot. Big damage. And all the screen to work with. Got to be careful throwing out these buttons, though. Zangief might scoop you up for that.
Oh, could have cut it full punish. No.
Oh, no. What the? He's falling apart. He was doing so well. Trying to come back out of the corner, but that whiffed SPD. I'm not sure what he was planning for.
Poppy realizing that Zangief is very vulnerable to regular throw.
Yeah.
As ironic as it is, being the grappler that he is, he doesn't really have any answer to regular throw. So
isn't that lariatable?
Yes, very lariatable.
Wow.
Poppy just going in here, and now he's going to get put in the corner as KOF Shen jumps over him. No. You can see, yeah, Poppy is holding up, and that could have been punished. Whenever you're a Zangief player, you really want to make sure you see when you're putting your opponent in block stun if they're standing up, because that means that they're holding up, and you should go ready your Ultra 2.
Yep.
All right, down to the wire here.
Shen all this meter. Look for the EX glove. He's favored that.
He's going to wait for Cammy to whiff her standing roundhouse, and he's going to try and whiff punish with that standing short into EX.
So she's going to go random spiral arrow from full screen to clip him. She's going to do it. You know he wants to do it. All right, now he's blocking. He's crouch blocking a lot.
Oh,
why the jump?
Gets kicked. Poppy.
He thought he had more space with that jump, but the step forward, the lunging stand roundhouse.
I think he was trying to bait out a lariat, and it would have been safe had he landed.
Yeah,
but instead,
right
out
outside of the
came
range.
Das Boot.
Wow.
Hey, they were
Tough draw for
Abercrombie
Poppy here in
China
the brackets.
Not looking like the rock star that he was a few weeks ago in DreamHack. As he goes down to Shen KOF, all the way from China. And of course, he's using the combo stick, representing those factories in Guangzhou.
Are you ready? Fight!
All right. Cammy can really use her standing heavy kick with impunity. I'm not sure why he's not going to it more. There, okay, so he's sticking it out more. And even if it were to trade, it works out in her favor. 120 damage for much more than anything that Zangief can put out at that range.
Really respectful.
There you go. 120, 120.
He can roundhouse himself all the way back across the screen right now.
And again, the best way to deal with that is to imagine that the standing roundhouse is actually a fireball and then jump in on it when you get that read.
So way too far to grab then. Maybe could you EX SPD it if you guessed?
No, you really want to make it whiff, and then you could grab it with the SPD, but very difficult.
Okay.
The better return is to, nice, just to jump in over it. Ooh.
He's got that grab, but unfortunately still in a corner.
Poppy with the option selects.
Yeah.
Oh, standing short into nothing.
No buttons. Where are the buttons?
He wanted to grab there. That was what that jumping jab was.
He would have gotten scooped up too. Poppy was sitting down back.
Not sure why Poppy did a forward dash after the uppercut. Could have ended it with the ultra, but instead Shen lives another day. Has one more option here. That's going to get punished. Okay. Nice Hail Mary.
That was actually good punish from Poppy. He was just outside of grab range, and a lot of players just kind of go for the grab mindlessly.
Yeah, very, very small throw range on Cammy. But once she does get in, she has all these unblockable setups and safe jumps.
Got that counter hit, but nothing.
Very brave throwing here from Poppy. And now he's just going to cruise back and put out that standing roundhouse.
His approach is nice and cautious right now, sitting on all this life. Now he's going to just, he's forcing Shen to do something, and he's going to get himself opened up that way. Push a button out, I'm going to whiff punish it. You jump, I'm going to anti-air you.
Again, all these, it's going to take about 100 of these standing shorts for Shen to claw his way back. He really needs to find another damage source, and one good way to do it is to focus, absorb the roundhouse, to dash in and try to go for a throw there. Didn't need to cancel that. All that
that's
resources
all of
burned.
his meters.
Yep.
He's got the right idea as well. He's mixing up his buttons and his jumps, and he's looking for
That should
sweeps
be-
and lows, but he's just not finding anything.
His range on the jab SPD, as great as it is. Oh, he's just triple jumping now.
Oh! After the EX glove, Popey found the button.
Yeah, EX glove on hit is only +1, so you do have a minor frame advantage, but when you don't have any 3-frame moves, as Zangief doesn't, then Cammy really, she's even with you because she has a 3-frame move.
Right on.
Oh,
No anti-air.
Oh,
Wow. Here we go.
oh, passes right through.
Yeah, grabs right out of that lariat. The hooligan.
That hooligan on wake up. Oh, that's going to get, okay.
Oh, this is huge. It's going to be the knees. Oh, the knees get DP'd. He was late on the jump, it looked like.
Yeah.
It looked like he stuttered a second. and
Actually,
just
very
didn't get it.
difficult to safe jump on Cammy
I see.
with Zangief. Yeah, you can see that she's stand blocking, so she's either backdashing or jumping away. And really, in the middle of the screen, that's the best option for her.
Opie is playing so patient.
Oh, that throw after that jab.
Come on.
Wow, wake up medium kick.
I think he was just upset about that SPD. And he just had to wake up pressing something. I know I would be. And Popey is not afraid to jump, but he gets
like
himself
that.
right in there.
He's
Puts
gonna get a
himself
nice
right.
jump in here.
He
Yeah, you
puts
see her
himself-
standing up. Oh, that get the boot.
He's put himself
Oh,
where he doesn't want to be. He put himself where Shen wanted him, and that's how Shen got all this damage.
yep, that standing medium punch is actually an option select.
That footsie back and forth is not going to help you in the corner. You can't
No.
go back. That's what he's been getting the most mileage out of, just kind of dancing back and forth and then mixing up the timing on the jump in. And he'll mix it. There it is.
Oh, match point for both.
He's getting just a little bit too algorithmic.
Ah, yep. Popey going in a little too heavy. That throw has worked wonders for him in the first rounds. Again, that safe jump just getting blown up by the standing heavy kick.
He's going to have to just loosen it up here.
You can
Maybe just go for the random spiral arrow. Okay, there's something. Okay, there's two. Working that stun.
One.
Oh!
Yeah, he got
What a
greedy.
read!
He wanted the stun. He wanted the
He
stun.
wanted it. Oh, do it!
The EX with the armor.
Oh, this might do it. Oh, Popey fighting out of it. Again!
Just kept on going for the throw. And perhaps this is a preview of tonight's 3-on-3 as Popey is headlining the EVO
Yeah, he's on the wildcard
team.
Infiltration, Popey, and Lash.
Oh, actually, if my sources are correct, that wildcard team has since been shuffled.
Okay.
And Dominion is on it.
Oh, okay,
Popey and Valle?
Valle.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that better.
Yeah, I think they had
It's a totally different team.
Yeah, and that is a nice wild card.
Yeah, that's to me, that's more of a wild card team than the team that was there before.
So a lot of American fans very happy that Dominion was able to make it out. There was some concern that he would be missing out on this year's EVO, but in the end, he got everything sorted out, and he will be representing not only the VXG and EMP, but the FGC in its
he put
entirety.
that on there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he's in losers.
Already?
Yeah.
What? Wow.
I will
Okay.
give you one guess who he lost to. It
okay.
could be one of 1,700 people,
Yeah.
obviously.
Well, okay, he's a Guile player. I'm trying to think who he lost to last year that gave him problems.
I'll give you a hint. He played Zangief.
Knuckle?
Now you're really surprised.
No, wait, what?
AGE
Zangief?
Snake Eyes, dude.
Really?
Yep. It was close.
Wait a minute. That is a run back from the 25th anniversary, is it not?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Because, well,
Snake Eyes got
Snake
the
Eyes
deepest.
was the highest placing American
Yeah,
player,
I believe he defeated Dominion, which is incredible as a Zangief player.
Well, he ran it back.
So difficult
Yeah.
to beat a good Guile.
Yeah. And in that pool as well, Dominion had to play Cabot's, and he won. I thought he was done because I heard that Dominion was in losers, and Cabot's was as well. And I was like, man, I'm sure there's some salty bets out there now, but
The great Tono running away against the competition.
Wow.
He has $152,000 in his next
Wow.
nearest person, Omega Weapon.
I just found out that Salty Bet was working with Evo yesterday.
Okay.
It looks like they put this together real fast.
I like that little salt shaker emblem there.
Yeah, it's off and running already. Guys, you can head over to Salty Bet. Bets are open. You can participate in the action a little bit. You get to bet on the matches that are on stream and get yourself up on this leaderboard. See if you can bug Markman for something for the winner or something like that. I think that would be nice.
Added dimension to the ever-evolving production value of our fighting game streams.
And people love to
Wager.
have a interest, a vested interest.
Yeah.
Like in Dota, you win items like cosmetic items,
Right.
and there's a popular site to bet those on
Okay.
games. So people, every time somebody loses, they're like, "Oh, my rares, no!" So I like to see that kind of thing making its way over here to the FGC. So have some fun with Salty Bets.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Investor emotions, invest your virtual bitcoins.
HGG Ren. I know this guy's from somewhere. Is he? No.
Well, he is wearing, just pointing out, the 2013 Evo shirt.
Yeah.
And I must say, the orange one I couldn't really get down with.
Really?
It was a bit too flamboyant, a bit too neon. But this, I
Yeah.
like the understatedness. And
Yeah.
of course, there's some logos on the back as well. So
Yeah.
definitely, people have been rewarded for attending Evo 2013 with some nice swag there.
If you guys know HGG Ren, please tweet me at SkiSonic. His name is very familiar to me, but I can't remember where he's from.
Any guess as to what HGG maybe?
I couldn't tell you. But it's another Zangief.
Wow, so yeah, it seems like a resurgence of Zangief when I thought this character had long been extinct. Like the Velociraptor. Or the stumbling Brontosaurus of a character. Now Chris Street, we have seen him on many a major towards the finals. He's really, his Sakura has really evolved.
Oh yeah, he's come so far with this character. I mean, he's been playing the character since before she was much of a threat.
And is this a button check? I hope
Yo, this has got to be a button check.
he's just taking Hadoukens to the gut.
All right,
here.
maybe I hadn't heard of this guy. I'm not sure now. Maybe he's not who I thought he was.
Well, he could be
Maybe he's got a plan.
masochistic and just likes to eat those fireballs from Sakura. Not sure why he didn't need to take all of them.
Maybe he just really wanted
Nice
Ultra
dash there.
too, like
Okay,
really,
okay.
really bad.
Maybe there's a controller malfunction.
Wow, Chris is already getting booed, and it's not even Morrigan yet. Ladies and gentlemen, Evolution 2013, not even Solstice, and the crowd's already going wild.
Well, hold on. Okay, it seems like they're talking to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is something. It would be logical that something's wrong with his stick, as he was eating fireball after fireball.
He's like, can you try this out for me? I don't know, man. I was trying to hold back, but
That is a good way to build Ultra, though, to eat fireballs.
yeah, I don't know.
But then when you don't get to use it, so I wonder. I think we're just gonna play straight through it,
Oh no, Jump Fierce.
and that is the jump fierce that we spoke of.
Yeah,
The tomahawk.
it's way better than it looks. It looks good, but it's great.
I've seen the hitbox on it. It's a tomato red. That's all there is. As Chris evolves from a footsie-based Sakura into one, oh, that's gonna hit. Oh no!
Oh, I thought she was going
Yeah,
up as
it
well,
looked
but
like
it was
the
a stand
animation.
strong animation.
As he evolves and learns more of the unblockable, super ambiguous 50-50 setup, he's only going to get stronger.
Yeah.
And up till now, to a certain degree, he's been playing a very honest Sakura game. And when you compare him to Udo, when you compare him to the Human Bomb, who really rely more on the dirty
setups.
Sakura tricks, Ganun, he's been playing as honest as possible, but now you see that he's implementing more of these setups after the Sakura Toshi, the hard knockdown.
Yeah, you see him.
And his potential to be a great AE player is only going to go where Sakura goes, and that's, you know, top 5, nearing top 5 character, just on the outside.
Yeah.
And then when you add it, of course, with the talent of Chris, when
he could go very
sky's
far.
the limit.
Yeah, and he's got a bunch of big wins already. Not tournament wins, just victories over strong players. He's already shown his potential.
Yeah.
He's beaten nearly every top American player at least once.
I think he's beaten Cien, he's beaten Momochi. He's always had back and forth battles with Justin.
Yeah,
so
he beat Eduardo recently.
Oh, right. So he's really cracked the upper echelon of what we consider a top AE player.
Yeah.
And that's just a testament. You know, he plays what? We were talking about Skullgirls earlier. Of course, he's one of the favorites to win Ultimate Marvel. But the versatility of this man, say what you want about him, but very few people on this planet can juggle as many games as he can.
Hard to just even play that many games.
Yeah.
I can't even keep the rules straight sometimes. I'm like, is this the game where if you jump, then you get hit while you're grounded for 4 frames? Or And he's excellent in all of them. Excellent. And you know, another thing about it, he's on the 3v3. He's representing America.
Right.
Because Eduardo was the captain, and they've played, and he must have made the call. You know, this kid's legit. I've had to face him in tournament, and he's got the stuff.
And he actually got that call to be on the team over Wolfcrone, who we were talking about.
Yeah.
And that was getting played all over Twitter. Just so you see that, you know, everyone wants to represent America, but there's so much talent now.
Nice. Very nice.
But
Controlling the space like a champ.
Yeah, I do like the Chris G space, and it looks like HGG Ren has fixed his joystick.
Yeah, he's not walking into the fireballs
showing
anymore.
a little more nice movement from Zangief here as he's going to get punished for his whiff SPD, and that is that jumping in fierce.
It's just so scary.
Used without impunity. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
Until you can show me a deep lariat, a delayed lariat that can trade with it, maybe I'm going to keep on doing it.
Right.
Why not?
Yeah, of course. He's made that decision already, and it's working out huge for Chris G.
Any character, really. Until you can beat my jumping fierce, I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep taking candy from the candy jar until you install a security system.
Yeah.
And put rat poison in there.
He can reach right into that cookie jar.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. Oh, there you go. Now, got to make him think twice about it.
That's fine, but he had no EX meter to juggle with it. There's that delayed lariat that beats it out cleanly. But, of course, very difficult to do as you have to hold your lariat in very deeply until the last moment. Ooh. Nice. Okay, now he's going to get a heavy SPD until he's going to jump over. I like that block.
Yeah. That was a really good series. Ooh. This is a great series from Ren.
Oh, what?
This is a different guy. That stick change really helped.
Uh-huh.
He's got 2 meters. Oh, why
jumping fierce.
Come on, buddy. He was pressing crouch jab. I'm pretty sure he could have at least blocked that.
You know, that button is going to win Evo. Jumping fierce. If I had to put the trophy and give it to someone, I would put it on the 6th button on the top row.
Yeah.
Jumping fierce.
Yeah.
And of course the diagonal up that requires the jump.
It's not, you know, it's the jump fierce is an amazing jump in, right? And it's not just that. It's if you try to just block that move, you know, she's got setup it, or if you try to DP it, obviously your things lose a lot. But if you try to go air to air with it, which is a lot of characters' choice, then she has the air Tatsu, which basically beats everything in the air. So then you go to just kind of try to block it all out. Oh, and then she has a jump roundhouse to throw in as well as from the jump fierce. And that just hits you at a different time. So maybe you want to try to anti-air the fierce and you go for a delayed DP, but then she does jump roundhouse and it hits you early.
Right.
You know, she has this triple option on just her jump buttons that's incredibly strong.
Perfect
very
way of
tough to
describing
defeat.
it.
And Chris G is really, really strong at working it. He gets great reads on his opponent and he's just great at mixing that up. So, just an amazing player.
Once you know the strength of the jump in, you can start abusing it. And really, a lot of, like the broken tier motto is life is too short for bad matchups. Just jump fierce all your bad matchups.
Right
and make them 5-5.
Right.
Or your advantage.
Or, pick Sakura. Because life is too short for bad matchups, and she doesn't have a lot of them. Check out Broken Tier this weekend, though. and use this promo code EVO2013, EVO2013, and get yourself 20% off some fine Broken Tier apparel. Just some of the finest video game cultural related apparel that you can find anywhere.
And I believe they're printed on American Apparel shirts. And
I think they are.
As a t-shirt connoisseur, that is my preferred choice. Like, you never get itchy or the tag doesn't bother you.
Right.
If I had to wear a t-shirt, it would be American Apparel.
Right on. They are good, good t-shirts.
Yeah. So we've got Micro Nuke versus Slick 626.
All right.
Oh, he's got the Power Glove lifting there with the Nike. I haven't seen that on a non-Marvel 2 setup.
Yeah.
But it looks like Micro Nuke does have the glove. So we can expect
a
some
non-Marvel
mashing.
2 or a non-Gen or Honda. They often like to.
Oh, right.
But he's not sliding any buttons.
No, sir. He is playing Ryu. But just like Ryu, who has those gloves on in the game. Oh! Doesn't get anything off that one hit, though.
Classic matchup. I think Ryu has pretty strong footsies, but Akuma has great buttons to deal with them as well, and he's always going to be able to out-damage Ryu.
Oh, for sure.
Ryu really needs to have strong defense in order to be able to take out a strong Akuma. Slick's already doing some
gonna get
work.
a punish there. Nice.
That's the equalizer. Oh, but no button, and he gets himself grabbed.
Wow, I like that response there. That wake up Dragon Punch just hit him out of the air. Slick was looking for that ambiguous, wanted him to block, but instead Micro Nuke takes it. Didn't need to burn that EX, but just to guarantee the kill. Went for the KO with that. Right, Slick looking to jump in. And
Man, look at that walk speed on Akuma. He's just walking right into and out of that sweep range.
one of the fastest walk speeds in the game
Going up.
to compensate for his low health. And walk speed's so important when you look at why Goki is considered the top tier. Nice top
Oh,
two,
hey
awesome
now,
select.
let's go. And the corner.
Oh, dizzy,
And
and
the
this
stun.
could get KO'd. Yep.
Micro nuke.
850 damage on Goki. Can't afford to take all that damage. And so you see he fares quite poorly. Wow, look at that. So look at that glove.
That's
there.
a really serious glove.
Yeah. Calm.
His stick has his name on it too.
We
So
have an egotistical man here on the stream, but he has earned it.
yeah, he looks strong in that game.
He looks like a strong man in
Yeah,
life.
he looks stronger in real life actually. I'm intimidated.
Okay, so now a character switch from Slick as he wants to go for the mirror match as opposed to Goki. Interesting there.
I guess that one Tatsu option select got into his head.
Yeah.
This is classic Street Fighter right here. Many players' opinions,
Oh, nice air there.
the best mirror match.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, if I had to pick a mirror match, I would watch Ryu.
These guys are just trading. Just a lot of tit for tat right now. Nice block.
I like what Micro Nuke tried to do. He tried to Tatsu over the fireball, which is possible, but you need to be preemptive to put in. Oh, that could have been crumpled, but Slick backdashed instead of letting it fly.
He needed to let that rip. Nice
And these
air-to-air.
air-to-airs from Micro Nuke, very impressive here.
Yeah, that was really good. It got him out of the corner as well.
Oh, yes, good point.
Just a fireball game now. Oh, good jump in, but nothing else. That's what this matchup was all about. Do you want to take that risk and jump? Do you really feel a fireball coming?
Nice Tatsu to get out of there, Micro Nuke, but he lands on the fireball. As the EX, I like that.
Wow.
That was the only strength of the Shoryuken that would have hit
What
at
an
that
eye.
range.
What an eye. Great eye on Micro Nuke.
Great presence of mind, Micro Nuke. That power glove working miracles for him.
His glove is the same color as Ryu's.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. Not the crumple, though.
But he only has one glove instead of two. So you.
There's a nice deep
Okay.
DP from Slick for the anti-air. Now he's got meters to burn if he wants to keep him in the corner that way. And he's guarding the stage.
Oh, that could get sweet. Should
I
have walked
didn't-
forward and sweep that. That's
Yeah.
like minus, I don't know, like
I think
15
it's
or something.
12.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It definitely punished a lot of things. Ooh, nice Tatsu to get out. No, that's a legitimate punish.
That's a good punish. All right. Oh! Surprise!
Conditioned him from the first throw
yeah.
and then did the exact same setup, but instead went for the FADC Shoryuken.
In my head, I was thinking, will it be throw or not throw? Not DP in my face. Here comes Micro
And
Nuke.
the EX launches the Terran Micro Nuke as he hugs. Is that DRS Chris?
Yeah, I guess.
The Ghost has launched the Micro Nuke on Slick 626 as that area code somewhere in California is decimated as we speak. Where is that? The 626? Is that
626?
Does anyone, does
I don't
Ludicrous know?
I don't know.
I'm
I feel like somebody's going to tweet me that instantly, though.
Yeah.
Like, yo, in a 626, dog? Represent.
They're dealing with the nuclear fallout there as, wow, that was textbook play.
All right. If you all are just joining us here, once again, as you see on the screen, this is the EVO Championship Series. This is Evolution, the big one. Fighting Game Championships of the year. Every fighting game under the sun is here somewhere in a corner being played
crazy.
at the very least.
It's like Coachella without the cute people.
It's like
But
Coachella
it's the
without
festival.
all the
The
cool stuff.
Yeah, it's but the festival atmosphere is definitely in there,
Yeah.
and the free spirit.
Take away all the music and add video games and nerds. Take away all the cool people and add more video games and more nerds, and you kind of got like half of what EVO is.
Yeah.
But it's the best kinds of nerds, you know. We
I
like to have fun. with
I
video
wish we could
games.
import some of the Coachella crowd here.
That would be next year. Can we have a tournament at Coachella?
Oh, Under the Sun, like the old SBO.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here we have Mr. KOF greenlighting,
Yeah.
moonlighting. I'm sorry,
Moonlighting.
in the AE world as he faces off against Laugh, who is better known as the
other half.
the
counterpart.
the other half of the fusion known as Laughiltration, which has been so dominant. Is that Daigo yawning in the back? Yes, it is.
If you see Daigo, he's usually yawning. That's how you know it's him.
Oh, yawn right before a picture there. Mr. KOF, definitely one of the perennial favorites to get into those deep brackets for KOF. But
Yeah.
he represents the SoCal scene, and this is actually my first time seeing him play AE. So,
Yeah.
EVO, I think one of those tournaments where because you have to already pay the entry fee, it's just $10 more per game. So why
Right.
not? Why not, you know, spend your Friday getting warmed up on a different game?
Right. Yeah. Especially, it's good for that particular reason. You know, just to get some games under your belt, some tournament jitters out early.
A very, very wise investment. Just pay that $10, get warmed up for AE, and then when your main game comes around, it's KOF in the case of Mr. KOF, then you're ready to go.
I like Mr. KOF. He's actually a really nice guy.
The eponymous name, and he has that Benny Maru haircut.
He does have that
rocking
going
it.
on. He's got straight spikes. Okay, so Laugh, definitely a top Ryu. He's been around the world, and he's done pretty well for himself. But,
Getting thrown around like a ragdoll here. Nice block on that guillotine of an overhead. Wow, Mr. KOF definitely hiding some of his Street Fighter skills here.
yeah, he is really taking it to Laugh.
Oh, that standing fierce anti-air. Very nice.
Laugh trying to slow down the pace a little bit, try to get a read on Mr. KOF's style.
Yeah, you definitely, when you're facing a character that comes from a different game, you don't, who knows what he's thinking.
Yeah.
He's probably trying to roll. Wow, that could get the Ultra instead. Shouldn't have gone for the FADC, just should have went for the raw Ultra. That's a mistake that a lot of players make in leaving a lot of damage on the table. And you burn your meter, of course. Nice block, though.
Block.
Oh, interesting frame kill. So that's what we were...
Oh,
Wow!
and he failed to block it even after he put himself into safety.
Yeah, he knew that his opponent was coming in from the air. That's why he FADC'd his fireball,
Yeah.
but wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
And he burned all that meter. Nice.
Oh, this time
coming
the
from
same side.
Front.
He's mixing them up.
Ooh.
Oh, frame traps. Let's go. Oh, the big jump in. Is the stun going to come? There it is.
On that last revolution of that hurricane kick. Again, that overhead getting blocked every time.
Oh, that's a double
Oh,
cross
yeah,
up.
that's that ambiguous cross up. Is he going to go for something again?
Laugh working on some stun of his own. He might get it. There it is. This is not enough damage, though.
No, he's not going to be able to kill.
Does he go in or
Doesn't
does
even
he
get
go
the
out?
life lead.
He's going in. Oh! He bet it all. Oh, well, he's got 2 meters.
Yeah, he definitely canceled that. And that is that magical Korean water that we've seen Lafiltration drink all the time. The secret to their success, perhaps. Wow, standing heavy kick for the
This
anti-air.
guy knows his character. This ain't your everyday
nice
Ryu.
struggle. Every attempt to overhead by Mr. KOF has been blocked by Laugh. Good presence of mind. Oh, that's going to get crumpled. Is he going to go for the max damage? Yes, he does.
Laugh's got the read now. Yeah, he's got the read now.
No punish on that whiffed uppercut, though. Nice sweep. Ooh, responds with an empty jump shoryuken of his own.
He let him in with the step kick. He'd been guarding that range with the focus before, but he let him in.
Oh, no, and
Oh,
that
no.
is
That's huge.
the
That's
mark of a KOF player
Yeah.
coming in here.
Yeah.
Just not knowing the range. Shoryuken will not connect at that after a medium kick
Yeah.
at that maximum range.
Yeah.
So, Laugh, I guess that magical water working miracle for him as he escapes barely
to
by
get a sip of
the hair of his chin there. Oh, there goes his cap. There's a 5-second rule. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, he
okay,
got it.
yep, he got it.
Good reactions, Laugh. Is he?
Oh,
whoa!
okay.
Whoa! He immediately went to the notepad. Yo, he immediately went to the notes. Oh, okay. What's my
Yeah.
unblockable for her? Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw you. I'm gonna whiff this button, and then I'm gonna blow you up. Okay.
That LG phone, what knowledge
Yo.
reigns supreme here as Laugh is scrolling through all those notes. So, for people that haven't been around the last year, recently there's been an information explosion.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Call it that.
A cold war being waged on the FGC shores, and it's basically a race to knowledge, character-specific setups. I don't think he has any specific player information against Mr. KOF.
Yeah,
That would be
would be.
kind of crazy because I haven't seen him play.
Yeah, that would be very surprising.
Are you ready? Fight!
All right, so let's see what anti-jury Han technology Laugh has.
Again, he's just trying to feel out KOF style with this character.
Oh, there's the uppercut.
KOF getting a little bit impatient. He's some damage and cornered,
Oh.
thrown down.
When you commit to that extender on that dive kick from Jury, definitely not safe.
Yeah, that's definitely Mr. KOF and not Mr. Street Fighter 4 showing right now.
Yeah, you
But,
definitely
you know-
want to dive kick on the. Oh,
Hello!
whoa, YOLO on the.
Why not? Let's do it all.
Mr. KOF just living once.
Whoa, her
In
dash
this
is
universe-
crazy. Her dash is so crazy.
Oh, definitely one of the fastest dashes when she's in Feng Shui Engine.
Oh my
Nice
God.
block.
That is a buff that they gave her. That is beautiful.
And that should take the round. Jury only 900 life. Oh, wait. Sorry.
Got a sliver.
Yeah, that
She doesn't-
move you can do it ad infinitum. You can't die from absorbing from that move.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that magic pixel infinite for Jury.
And it doesn't even take any life from her?
Oh, that was surprising.
It doesn't take any life. It's a
I guess
what?
that makes sense why you can't die from it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, news to me.
So a little different from Dudley's.
Yeah.
Whose move.
Different from most of the armored attacks in the
Yeah,
game.
the cross counter, which
Doesn't-
takes off life.
Yeah.
Jury definitely going to win in this fireball war here, as she can, one of the few characters that can have multiple fireballs on the screen.
Yeah. She can have one that slides under Ryu's fireball while clashing with one.
Oh, nice sweep. Whatever.
Laugh is just trying to prevent KOF from getting any edge.
Yeah.
As long as he keeps like a little bit of life lead, he's going to be able to close things out.
Oh, okay, did a raw activation on the function engine, no knockdown first. Oh,
Oh, the stand jab whiffed.
yeah, once you EX Fireball FADC dash on function engine, you have like, you're plus 1,000,000.
Yeah.
Because the dash is just so quick. But now she's run out of her meter. Oh, that's going to get punished.
Yep.
Could have gone for an uppercut instead. Oh, nice. Option select. Oh, no, that's going to be death.
Yeah. Not a bad showing for Mr. KOF, but he definitely needs to clean it up in the Street Fighter department.
Yeah. I like his attempt, and I like seeing other players play different games.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cross-pollination, and I think when you bring in players from other genres, they come in with their own ideas of how Street Fighter should be played instead of the prototypical way.
Yeah,
and
that's
so,
very true. And I think in that respect, I think Juri's a good character for him.
Oh, absolutely.
It fits kind of his style. He's a pretty aggressive player.
Like a king, maybe?
I
Fireball zoning.
I think he does play King. Actually.
Oh, really?
I think he might.
Oh.
He might.
I know he plays a nasty Shen.
Yeah.
That's on a lot of the Wednesday night fights.
So we are now in, I think, 8, 10, 12, our 4th wave of pools for Street Fighter 4. So you can check out brackets online. They're being updated all over the place. See if your favorites have made it through.
Or if they haven't and they've been upset and they punch their joystick and it looks like shattered glass on this Mad Catz Tekken stick.
That is really cool looking.
EVO60 is the coupon code you want to use at the checkout, madcatstore.com/EVO. Really a steal for any of these fine shattered Tekken glass sticks.
This is the weekend to get yourself into fighting games. You can get yourself 20% off Broken Tier. You can get yourself $60 off a stick. You can get yourself some ball tops, everything that you need to be equipped.
And just when I thought $60 off was a pretty good deal, here comes the Soul Calibur stick, $80 off.
No.
Oh, no, it's $80.
It's $80 flat, and these sticks are great.
Wait, what? A sub $100 stick?
Yeah.
That's full size and not the standard edition?
No, this is a real stick.
My goodness.
20% off for $80 this weekend. So if you want to get your feet
Recession
wet,
special.
yeah, then check out the Soul Calibur stick. Obviously, works for every game, and you can change the art, as many players do.
I think that's a great point that you bring up. For EVO, there's a lot of streamers, stream monsters, stream viewers that only tune in, stream warriors, that only watch for this time. And during the weekend, the best deals for whether it be apparel from the Broken Tier or the sticks from Mad Catz, this is the best weekend if you're curious to get your feet wet, as you said. Just not going to be too much burden on the wallet.
Oh, I've been waiting for this matchup!
I've been waiting. Oh, Daigo switched to the silent hit.
Really?
Yeah. So last year, Daigo was demolished by Infiltration.
Yeah.
And a lot of it he attributed to the fact that they were playing side by side, and Infiltration could hear the button presses of Daigo and get a read on a Hadouken.
Yeah.
Not only was there a mental download,
He did jump in over like every fireball.
It was an inordinate amount of jump-ins.
Yeah.
And so he's since switched not only the way he throws Hadoukens, a little softer on the button presses, but now he's upgraded to the silent hit stick, which uses the silent parts.
He is
ready. You could go to sleep next to Daigo and not be woken up by this man's button presses.
Interesting.
But he is going up against a very formidable Ibuki in F-word, all the way from the UK.
Rago!
Looking very Rago in his summer shorts.
Yeah.
It is very hot here in Vegas, and Western Wolves' Mad Catz F-word is dressed appropriately. Now, Daigo said that he is really, I mean, of course, he's serious every year.
Yeah.
But this year in particular, really wants to make a good showing. So his immediate goal is to make top 8, and he says he's the only person to make top 8 in the last 3 years. Is that correct?
Yeah, I believe
he's
so.
the only player, and so he wants to extend that streak.
Yeah.
And it reminds me a lot of Roger Federer making consecutive, 2,000 semifinals in grand finals.
Yeah.
He's doing a very good job here against F-word. Hasn't taken any damage here. Oh, that's gonna get. Oh, that couldn't get punished by Ultra. Is Ryu's sweep? Very dangerous move.
In this matchup, F-word, he doesn't worry about the damage that he takes. It's about getting that knockdown and going to work.
One kunai can change your fate forever. One dagger in your opponent's back. And this is a replay of the Topanga Asia Finals, but of course that was Sako's Ibuki versus F-word. I'm sorry, against Daigo. Oh, getting a nice connector there.
Yeah. This is certainly not the most straightforward matchup for Ryu. Daigo does not have a great draw against F-word.
What happened in the Asia League is that Daigo just basically did what he's doing now. He sat in a corner and said, come to me.
Yeah.
And my damage output is much greater than yours.
That was deep. That was deep, baby.
And the reason why he sticks in the corner is because the kunai vortex is largely nullified when you're in the corner. You don't have to block 50-50 all the time because most of the kunais will come in the front when you're cornered yourself. So
makes a lot of sense.
Sometimes it's advantageous to be cornered yourself, and that's what Daigo's doing in this matchup as he takes the first round against F-Word.
Deep strategic play going on there from Daigo.
I mean, because it's inhumanly possible to see where the kunai is going to hit. Sometimes the kunai thrower, the Ibuki user, doesn't know either.
That's the best. That's the best way.
That's the best when you don't know anything.
I don't know. You don't know.
So what better way to mitigate that risk than to put yourself in the corner and block forward most of the time? Uppercut, love that. Beautiful, right over that kunai. Not much damage, but...
Oh, nice counter hit link.
Yep. That low medium kick on counter hit can link into the standing medium kick, and you can get a hard knockdown. So let's see if Daigo goes to the other, walks himself to the other corner.
This is a great transition from F-Word into the footsie game a little bit, trying to match up with the sweeps and the low forwards and whiff punish.
Daigo staying right out of that range where the sweep of Ibuki can get whiff punished.
Oh, he's giving up a lot of ground now, F-Word has.
Yeah.
Oh!
Clean jump in here.
Huge find!
All right,
and the corner.
Nice. Gonna get another setup here. Oh, a little late.
He's still got the pressure. He's still got the pressure.
All right, see Daigo trying to make up for the life deficit by going in. He does have 3 bars and couldn't go for the low medium kick EX. Shakunetsu into Ultra. Any combination, really.
That's smart. He doesn't need to go over there. He can throw
there
these
it
kunais
is.
for the meter. Oh, he finds the jump.
Jumping fierce.
He is not afraid.
Right over the fireball to jump in against Daigo when he has 2 bars and ultra loaded. Not a very easy thing to do.
F-Word came here to play. Looking for that cross strong. Oh,
that EX neckbreaker came out of nowhere. He's gonna get a nice jump in here.
Nice response from Daigo to cut out the momentum. Oh no, working on bells. Hey, wake up Ultra. That was a great response from F-Word. He knew how close he was to stun. He knew Daigo was going to go for it, so he just wakes up with the Ultra, takes the risk.
F-Word just saying F it and going in on that wake up Ultra.
You know what? That is what it was.
Yeah. Oh, nice sweep there.
And Daigo responding back with the strong language.
Damage. Uppercut.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
That is what we waited for. That is the Ume Shoryu, the psychic uppercut. Does so much damage. I believe that buff for Ryu was given specifically for
the
Daigo.
buff, yeah.
Capcom was like, let's make Evo a little more exciting.
Yeah.
When this man goes on stage, as you see that life just evaporate from Ibuki, she cannot afford to take that. 200 damage on the counter hit.
That's funny. I said the exact same thing about that. Both when it happened. I was like, this is for Daigo.
Some nerfs are basically a present, wrapped very nicely.
Oh, this is huge for F-Word.
Nice block by Daigo.
Oh, he didn't get it that time.
Who knew what side that was on?
Oh, the stun!
It's a stun, but there's a lot of scaling here.
Yeah, he needs a reset. Oh, he's going to just take the kunai mix-up. Good block. Daigo's out of meter now. Great series from F-Word to get the lead.
Oh
no!
He just
let it go. He's just
nice
letting it go.
That was a punish.
He's letting it go.
And what F-Word needed there was the Ultra.
That focus, like you said, man. He's been favoring that actually a lot from that range.
Yeah.
So maybe it was a read from Daigo, but he lost the momentum, he lost the positioning, and Daigo got in his face. He played really, really well in that matchup.
There. He missed a few chances at the end to use his Ultra 2 to blow through those fireballs, but of course Daigo not going to throw them at those naive ranges that a lot of beginners do. So
also in this pool, Marnito.
Oh,
can get that Daigo run back, but he's got a long way to go now. I think that was third round in the pool.
Marn making a comeback into the FGC.
Yeah.
After
what a player, right?
Making his mark in the LOL esports scene. He has since returned to his shores, familiar shores. I'm coming home again.
Yeah. His plan, he said, his plan for Evo is make it, I think, to winners finals or like winners semis of his pool to fight Daigo, beat Daigo, then lose in winners finals of his pool, go to losers, beat Daigo, eliminate Daigo, and then leave the tournament. It's a good plan. I think that's a great plan.
Definitely. Arcade Shock there with the Sanwa parts and the elephant logo. Very rare use of the Sanwa logo. Don't see it very often. You can get 15% off their entire stock, EVO 2013, when you go to their website. You can find all of them. Just Google Arcade Shock, and they're on every social interweb known to mankind with that Dennis Rodman, the worm, who I think is in debt.
Yeah.
I mean, what an ambassador to pick for the U.S. to send to North Korea.
You know what I heard what it was? They wanted, like, Michael Jordan, and he was obvious. He was just like, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to North Korea. Are you crazy?
If I was Kim Jong, whoever the dictator's
Kim
name
Jong-un.
is, I would kidnap Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
If he ever stepped foot across the border, I would not let him leave.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you're done at that point.
I would chain him to the basketball court and be like, shoot 20 jumpers for me.
It's just like that story about the guy's Super Bowl ring,
Yeah.
but it's with Michael Jordan instead. It's
right.
like, hey, man, like, that's a really nice Michael Jordan. Can I
Uh-huh.
hold him for a second? And then he's like, can I get my Michael Jordan? What Michael Jordan?
Well, he got one of the Chicago Bulls in the worm.
Yeah, they had to go down the line, and eventually they got to Robin, and
So I guess
he was down.
Pippen also said no. Now,
Yeah, probably so.
We were
Well,
bringing
Pippen's in
this
some
up
trouble
before.
as well, dude.
Who would you say is the Michael Jordan of the
Oh,
FGC?
yeah, I love doing this.
Okay.
This is like my favorite thing to do.
Is it?
Right, so the Michael Jordan is definitely Daigo, right?
Daigo.
I
Okay.
gotta say it's Daigo.
Okay.
Or maybe Daigo's Wilt.
That's who I put as
Because I feel- well-
he's the stuff of legend, and I put my Michael Jordan would be Justin Wong.
Justin is okay. Then who is Valle though?
Dang, Valle.
We're like so exposed because we don't know anything about basketball. Clearly, between us, we're like, I don't know. Like, let's talk about somebody we know. Like Eduardo is clearly like a Kobe.
Okay.
Eduardo's maybe
Eduardo's coming up though, and Kobe's
Okay, so then-
sort of on the.
Filipino champ is Kobe, while Eduardo is LeBron.
Wow, that is a high accolade considering that
I
LeBron
think
has
that he's
been winning a lot.
I think that PR Rog is like the best American player
Okay.
overall. Maybe him and Chris G right now.
Mm.
So maybe Chris is
That
LeBron.
begs the question. I would put Chris G as my LeBron James.
Chris is LeBron. Chris is LeBron.
He's been winning a lot since he joined the Miami
That
PDP.
makes Fnatic D Wade, or maybe Flash. Yeah.
As Flash sits with his back to the camera. He has been the Freddie Roach for Chris G for a lot of tournaments, sitting in his corner, giving him advice. Of course, he also plays Sakura.
Wait. Okay. I really do love to do this. Do you know Hajime no Ippo?
Not too well.
What?
Sorry.
Why does nobody know
I get
Hajime no
exposed.
Ippo? Man, see, for me, okay. FGTV is
Yeah.
the Kamogawa gym.
Okay.
And Shady is Coach Kamogawa. Filipino champ is Takamura, the champion, who like nobody could ever beat. And Eduardo is Ippo, you know, the up-and-coming youngster who's like godlike and super talented, but he's still climbing the ranks. CJ Showstopper is obviously Aoki. Obviously Aoki. And I suppose that makes Ricky T. Kimura.
Well, if they could
Kimura.
come up with those godly, they put the picture next to the anime character.
Can I please get that
Can you get a
photoshopped?
Hajime no Ippo version for ski?
I need the Hajime no FGTV.
Hajime no.
I believe it.
All right, we've got the online Tony
This is a good
versus
match.
Chris G. Yes, a very high
Talking about
caliber match
anime out
here. And no jump-ins, no free jump-ins.
Yeah, I think Chris may have met his match because the Sakura's tools, they're just not going to be as useful in what you have to deal with fighting Seth.
And he's going to eat this full combo here as the lightning legs pushes her across the screen.
Ooh. And there's
Didn't
there's
go for
no
his final
Seths.
stomp.
There's no Seths in New York, Z.
This is true.
No Seths
I
in
have
New
not
York.
seen any at the next level, Big
Yeah.
Twos.
Arturo was the last guy that I remember playing Seth.
Mm-hmm.
That was back before Chris was really strong in this game. And he's online Tony is taking it right to Chris G.
So this is a battle of the coast here, East Coast versus West. Nice block.
But the throw afterwards.
And here comes
still
this
in online
ambiguous
Tony's favor.
stuff.
Oh! Yep, Tony's got tech. Here comes a stun.
And that's probably going to put the stars on her.
Online Tony. Game 1 over Chris G.
And that EX uppercut for emphasis for the perfect.
Wow, even Daigo had a smile on his face after that one. He's like, I'm so glad that's not me right now.
Yeah. No one wants to go against a random Seth that is feeling themselves.
Yeah.
Because it's very hard to stop the momentum.
Mixing it up now, mixing it up. 30% stun racked up. Oh gosh.
That was a cross-up roundhouse, and one more setup is going to stun. Not going to be enough to kill, but it's going to get a toe tap here after these lightning legs.
Tony is putting on a clinic in this matchup right now. Every step of the way, he's in Chris's face, and Chris has no idea what to do. Chip will do it, and it is match round for online Tony.
I've never seen Flash without any words for his chosen boxer.
Oh,
as he gets
off the
a
wall.
clean jump in here.
We could be looking at another one already. Oh no. Good block from Chris.
Okay, finally a clean jump in.
That
from Chris.
just went in Chris's favor. If that tandem had clipped him, it'd have been bad. But here comes Chris.
Well, two of these momentum-based characters, they can vortex because they get hard knockdowns. Oh, no chase down. Oh, that triangle jump from Seth, so good.
Oh, the range, the positioning, the timing. What a read from Tony.
The range
Good
on
block.
that rover. Wow, he just teleported.
Oh, he dropped the link. Oh, this could be it.
That was a huge miss. Oh, nice block, though.
It's not over yet, though.
And that range on that carrot grab.
Off the wall. Oh, that's not going to go.
Could be.
It. He hit the... That's going to do it. Online Tony. 2 quick games over Chris G with a perfect along the way.
Couple of perfects. West Coast representing. Chris has always found difficulty when he comes over.
Look at Mark Teddy on his feet.
That is that super arcade crowd. Not sure why I'm hearing USA crowds, as both are from the US.
Is that what they were saying?
Yeah. Well, a disappointing loss for Chris, who was expected to go pretty deep there. Perhaps getting some words of consolation from his teammate.
I just got like a text from Baltimore. They're like,
Yeah.
yo, you don't know anything about basketball. Like, stop. I'm sorry. I'm exposed. But did you see how quickly I turned it to anime? And then I was able to
I
like
like
talk
what you
about
did
that?
with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know about that. Really great performance, though, from Tony. Putting Chris in the loser's bracket. Can't call it an upset, but it is a surprise to see Chris going to loser so early.
Well, whenever you come to EVO and the competition for A is just too strong.
Yeah,
Like,
the field is ridiculous here.
You could say, I know Diamond's a loser. You could say that's an upset, but really, with the competition so thick, so fierce,
Right.
is there really any upsets here?
I know exactly what you mean. People are discussing things, even with regards to Marvel. Can anybody beat Chris G?
Oh, okay.
Will
Yeah.
Chris G win EVO? And I think it's the same even with Marvel. The field is so strong, and it's so big, and you have to deal with a long tournament. It's different than what other tournaments are like. You're going to be here all day.
It's
and
a
then you have to come
marathon.
back Sunday. It's just like it's a different animal than what you deal with a lot of other tournaments. So, are there any upsets? Hard to say. Are there any favorites? It's as well very hard to say. You can make the call of like a group of players. Like David and I said, Daigo, Infiltration, Shen, right? Like 2 out of 3 of those you expect in the top 8. But any one of those guys could just lose and not be in
Open
top
field.
8. Any one of them.
EVO is like a marathon. And if you're used to those the smaller tournaments, and you're a sprinter, then you're going to find yourself in a world of hurt. You really need to bust out the Kenyan body for those distance runs, because that's what EVO is.
The Cannons have called it a test of endurance. It's not just the regular tournament. You have these other things to deal with.
And there could very well be someone from Kenya here, as this is a very international tournament.
Yeah.
Name any country. Street Fighter's probably played there.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Any country where there's an electrical outlet that you could plug in a PlayStation, there's Street Fighter played.
It appears to be that is the case at this point. And I mean, maybe 5 years ago, I wouldn't have believed it, but I really believe that.
If someone can go, say, a country that doesn't play Street Fighter, I'd be, well...
I guess it's probably not that hard if you really try, but...
Places dealing with, like, strife.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Egypt probably isn't playing right now, as they just toppled their...
If I was in Egypt, I would be playing Street Fighter right now.
Just to get your mind off things?
Yeah, man, come on, dude. Like,
no Arab Spring for you?
Man, you can't protest all the time.
NYU Spring Fighter? That's true. It gets tiring to protest.
Yeah. Were you about to say NYU
Spring Fighter? Yeah, I was.
Arab Spring Fighter?
We were there.
That's where you were going.
We were there. You were sleeping.
I was. All right, this is the Chinese player, Dark Jiewa.
Yeah.
Our names are switched. Dark Jiewa is our Ken.
He's actually the Ken. And
Boken is not Ken. Surprising, but true.
And he did okay in CEO.
Yeah, that's where I saw him.
Yeah. So he's been in the U.S. for a while now, just getting his tournament nerves out of the way so that he can perform to maximum potential here on the big stage.
Looking good out here already, dropping low forwards against Boken.
Rising Saku Saku. If I could just go into the system and change the voices into Japanese. Oh, no follow-up there, and he got the counter hit, so he had a lot of extra frames to connect after that step kick with Abel.
Oh.
Boken with a predictable jump in, and Dark Jiwa is spotting with the uppercut and all these option selects.
His approach is way too impatient, but he finally finds one.
Here comes the setup after that Mysar roll.
Oh, he was expecting the DP. It didn't come. There it is. Oh, huge drop. Misses the link.
A one-frame link.
Oh, but it's like the really easy one-frame link, though. For
well,
some reason, it's like...
You could plink it.
Yeah. I mean, even...
Ooh, I like that. Nice. I like that. Tornado throw was maximum range. Did a little stutter, a little shimmy on that wake up, and caught Dark Jiwa off guard.
Great recovery from Boken.
And Dark Jiwa is actually on the Chinese team for the 3v3, so this is a preview of tonight.
Oh, good little series, but again, drops the link.
Ooh, both players a little sloppy here.
Yeah.
All right, he's going to dash and then Marseille roll. Wow, EX into nothing. Beautiful uppercut there. And wake up throw so good against Apple, who has no response other than a tornado throw.
Yeah, this is a very risky option.
Pretty counterintuitive to wake up with a normal... Oh, he's trying to go for the uppercut to maximize his damage. Okay.
Okay.
Just throw after throw.
Chance here. Oh, he got him!
He needed the step kick and he got a low medium kick instead.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Even better, he should have just ultra'd after he rolled and Ken flew into the air.
Yeah.
Just waiting to get punished on the way down.
I mean, the double roll was the setup, so he was right there. He was step kick, ultra, whatever.
So it's really half the battle to get the setup, but then you need to punish appropriately.
It's more than half the battle.
Yeah. Oh, that counter hit. Can actually Kara uppercut after that counter hit roundhouse for maximum damage.
Boken is just having such a tough time getting anything started. He can't even get in the step kick range half the time, and then when he does, he's having trouble with the execution. It's just not his match right now. Cross up Tatsu goes, crouch forward links, and Dark Jiewa is now on match round.
Oh, nice! I like that kick.
Really nice approach from Jiewa. Keeping it mid-screen now.
Okay, finally, and a clean jump in there.
But he's out of range for the step kick, and now he's lost all his momentum.
Nice, I like that EX throw on that trip guard.
Whoa, he is going set up heavy.
Rolling around.
And Dark Jiewa doesn't want any parts of any of that stuff.
And it's a really good option for Ken to do that jab uppercut, because if Apple's to roll out of it, he is already grounded and recovered by the time he finishes his roll. So good option for Ken there against Apple players.
Same
I
side.
select that.
Is it a fierce?
Oh,
it's a sliver.
Of course. Now, the problem with Apple is that it's very difficult for him to chip out any KO. He basically has that wheel kick, so everyone's looking for the wheel kick.
Oh, yeah? Well, EXCOD.
Oh, that's right. That doesn't do too much damage, but at that previous set, that would have killed it. You're right. Taking little fireballs. He doesn't need to.
Oh, that's not the punish, but this is a good pickup.
Tornado throw just working wonders here. Wow. Standing, crouching fierce there as he mashes uppercut. Oh, backdash.
What?
Nice. I like that.
Nice
Option
option
select.
select.
And this is where it all starts. Apple just needs one. I don't like that, as he could have ultra probably. This could kill.
Wow. He was spinning a win. I don't even know what to say about that.
Dark Gerald with that alternative energy,
Yeah.
going with the windmill there. A lot of energy is consumed in China. 1.6 billion people, all with their lights on.
Boken just couldn't get any types of reads going outside of that, like, one good game he had, one good round. But had such a hard time applying any pressure to Jiewa. And then he just had those executional troubles here and there, and that can really cost you.
Oh, it
Speaking
looks
of things that can really cost you.
it looks like PS3 lag has overtaken the leaderboard.
Great Tono got bodied.
Yeah, what happened?
Tono, what happened, buddy?
A little too aggressive was Tono, and he lost $130,000 since the last time we saw the Salty Bet.
Sorry to hear
leaderboard.
that, Tono. He was caking.
Mega Weapon and Captain Faruken.
Captain
Ah,
Faruken.
Captain Faruken. And
Pretty nice.
M72, The Law, rounding up your top 5 at Salty Bet. See if any of you Stream Warriors can wager your way to the top here. And as you can see, you know, money gained and lost very quickly. So, wow, try really with that tan.
Yeah.
Are there beaches in Montreal? What's going on here?
I don't know. I've heard that. I think Montreal is a very cold place.
Yeah, I guess he's going the artificial tanning salon there. Representing Canada Cup, of course, is Tririli, a premier Canadian player. I think after Air made his mark for the Canadian scene, Tririli picked up where he left off.
Yeah.
2 girls, 1 up.
Yeah, it's pretty
is
clever, right?
the
Huh?
shirt.
I like it. It's a nice shirt.
Lucky Mushroom there. I don't know who that other princess is on the right, though. There's Princess Peach, and then there's Princess
It's a
Apricot. Princess Daisy.
Wow, Spooky had to let us know.
Yeah.
He was like, "That's Daisy, man. What's wrong with you?
I-
That's my girl."
I-
Instantaneously let us know, yeah. Psycho style. But he does not play a Psycho
no
character.
Dan, no Blanca, or no Sakura. I believe those are the 3 that round up that dojo. Coop is the sponsor.
The battle has begun. Fight!
All right, this is a very good matchup for Cammy because once she knocks down Rose, she can do the slow fierce, and I believe that beats out a lot of the options, including
Oh, God, which way to block that one?
including EX drill, and of course 2 hits on the drill after low medium kick. As Chai really almost builds up an entire meter on that perfect win, as he's probably going to end the first player side's win streak of 9. Yeah, very difficult for Rose to get a maniacal, wow, a 1P pause. Tries to throw him off. I like that tactic. Sometimes when you're getting bodied, instead of getting a double perfect, I would press the start button too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's get started.
So Psycho Star not happy with his performance there.
That was rough, dude. I don't
Yes.
even...
Princess Cammy and Princess Rose flanking him. He does look like a mushroom.
He's whiffing button Psycho style from too far away.
And that standing fierce into low medium kick is a 1-frame link, and when you're hitting those, as Chai really is doing, then you're really, you know,
You're on
really,
your game.
Yeah, you're feeling yourself as Cammy, and that's where you want to be. Free flowing, EX dive kicking, all over this.
Yeah, he's flowing.
He is in the flow. That so smooth, like that maple syrup that they eat there in Canada.
Already finds the cannon strike into the corner. Oh, nice on that cannon strike. It was a setup, but it kept him out of the corner, and he's just working that position.
Okay. Finally, Psycho Style getting some momentum here.
Nice kick.
And this
Which
is
way to block? Oh, God!
the delayed, and you can see that he went for the maximum range. Oh, should have canceled that. That was not safe and gets punished. That should be it. With the EX, does a little more damage than the regular Spire Arrow.
Ooh, wow.
Chai really...
Died with a bunch of meters. So it's always a tough break. She doesn't have a ton of wake-up options, though. I was surprised at the choice of Ultra 1 versus Cammy. I think that really the best benefit in a match like that is that the cannon drill, or rather the cannon spike, the DP, when you block it or avoid it, it tends to go so far that maybe it would have Ultra 1 for like a punish and that kind of a situation.
You're right. But Chai really not risking any errant cannon spikes there.
Oh, snap. We have the only Fuerte that'll probably get on the screen. And I'm here for it. Thank God.
Yeah.
Actually, there's one more. You know Iori El Fuerte is here?
Oh, really?
Yeah. The best Japanese El Fuerte, I think, now.
So this is the top 8 last year, top 8 Evo placer for a Johnny Human Bomb, all the way from Hong Kong, as he's wearing a Uniqlo Metal Gear Rising shirt, and his opponent is a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger with that.
He's got the White Ranger shirt, too.
Invoking Chris G as he tries to summon some El Forte Zord.
White Ranger Tiger Power, White Ranger Tiger Power now. I don't know, I really like that song.
Yeah.
I was a big Power Rangers fan.
Did
now
you?
I've revealed it to 50,000 people.
Did you think that the Power Rangers matched up with their color?
Only the first run.
The yellow Ranger was the Asian girl.
There's a little bit of profiling going on there.
Did you think so?
There was some profiling going on, but they changed it in the next ones. Then, like, later on, the Black Ranger was like a Chinese dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And the Pink Ranger was particularly, like, you know, a cute, pretty girl. Like, I thought there was a lot of stereotyping there.
It was.
Okay.
It was.
But towards the end, they got
They cleaned it up. They figured out what they were doing.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess mad respect to the Power Rangers.
I wonder how old his shirt is. I haven't seen Power Rangers paraphernalia in a while.
Yeah, good point. Now,
IDGAF.
Yes.
Any idea what that sponsor may be?
I could propose a guess.
Acronyms?
I could propose a guess. I think that if you think about it for not too long, it'll come to you.
Give a focus attack against this human bomb.
No, and this is not a great matchup for focus attacks.
Walk us through this matchup. What's going to happen?
As long as El Fuerte doesn't get hit, it's cool for him.
Yeah.
And if he does,
he's going to get hit.
Yeah, it's terrible on Wake Up.
Wake Up Tatsu pressure with Sakura. El Fuerte can't do anything about it because it breaks focus.
Right.
It's safe on block, of course. And immediate, it's plus frames. So you're really going to see every time Human Bomb knocks Kai down, he's going to go for that Tatsu Wake Up.
Yeah, so it's good for him to like not take the fight to that point just yet. You know, he's keeping the fight full screen, just trying to hit and run with some flashes and see what will come out from Human Bomb. Hopefully he can get a free punish.
So look at this chase down from Human Bomb.
So Kai's got Ultra 1 though in this fight. It might not help him because Human Bomb will be able to alter his jump trajectory. And that's what that move is for.
Oh, and here it is.
He's got him.
Yes.
Well, now you know.
Jump. And Human Bomb actually did an empty jump, so he thought he could land in time to do something, but the
way
timing
that it
on Kai's Ultra was impeccable.
Yeah, and the way that happens, you know, you can't see your character. So if you're trying to buffer the thing at the exact same moment, then maybe you pressed a button on the way down and you couldn't see it.
Got it.
It's really annoying.
So one of the oldest tricks in the book is to do something. Distract your opponent and force them to jump, and then of course you catch them on the way down with the Ultra.
I think that he's got the magic cross-up Fierce on stack after maybe a back rat.
Oh, a huge combo miss. Or that is when Forte wants to press buttons after that medium kick Tatsu.
And see, he wants to just run away from all of this, but he knows that just throwing out the EX run, it'll get blown up by anything that she's just doing.
And of course, Sakura's uppercut is multi-hitting, so it will blow up the EX armor.
Exactly. That's why it gets so tough once you have to block with this character against Sakura.
So the best way, of course, is to keep on the offense so that Sakura is blocking most of the time. Let's see if Kai can find a way in here.
That slide is
that
safe
butt.
on block, but it doesn't have a great hitbox. Nice found with the tortilla here. All the time in the world for the setup. Whoa.
He really wants to go with the tortilla because even if it's dodged, he'll land in time for safety.
Right.
You
It's
don't
very,
wanna-
very low risk.
You don't want to go for the splash because if it's blocked, you can get punished, and you don't want to get knocked down against this character. As Johnny's missing his combos,
Oh,
so
no.
is Kai. He misses his run slot fierce,
First
and here's
time
the
he
hard
had a
knockdown.
chance.
Oh, nice though. He gets out there. Yeah, Forte is plus on that slide, so. Ooh,
From a distance like that. It's
ran underneath.
base is -1.
Okay. Ooh, EX into nothing. Wow, that uppercut came out of nowhere.
What a read.
Nice defense here. Oh, yeah, that's a legitimate punish.
Oh, now the pressure, and he has no meters to even go anywhere.
Ooh, that's
not
not going
gonna
to be in
go.
time, is it? No. He didn't need to go for something so fancy there.
Shout outs to Horrible Ultras.
He was 5 frames or so away from a legitimate punish. He saw that Johnny had whiffed the EX. Oh, they want to switch
Now I
stage,
know what
think.
James Chen feels like. You just like watch your character and you're just like, this character clearly is
Yeah.
garbage, man. I'm
Right.
disgusted.
Well, he did have his chances, did Kai.
Yeah.
Just a few frames off on that. Good idea. I think he knows that as well. So close.
His approach to the matchup was sound.
Okay.
He stayed out of human. He's probably gonna switch here. He does this a lot.
Golken?
Yeah, that's his other character.
Okay.
But I mean, I think that he was, doing the right thing with Fuerte. The only thing personally is that he goes for a lot of those, on the other person's wake up the tortilla, because like we said, it's very low risk. But he's getting these like hard knockdowns where he could actually do a safe jump and then kind of go for something else more mix-uppy because. Human Bomb is clearly caught on to the tortilla on wake up. I mean, that's pretty basic as far as Fuerte goes.
He's backdashing, and Sakura's backdash is short enough that he can recover in time. So
Okay.
Kai
Gets
needs
the
to
fajita.
find a way to get that backdash, otherwise...
Wow, empty jump grab.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a safe jump after a lot of things, but he never takes them.
He just kept on running.
Yeah.
Like Forrest Gump.
He just missed his button and then he kept going.
Oh, he's standing in neutral.
Standing in neutral with El Fuerte is so disrespectful. See the way he
Because
just
he
dances around?
he does do that little shimmy with his thighs.
IDGAF Kai. Just splashing it out.
Oh.
Trying to dash under, won't go. Good tech.
Alright.
Oh, it's the fajita this time. And it just clipped the end of the backdash. And here's the tortilla.
That tortilla is free. So if Sakura tries to dodge it, El Forte's still in time to go for a punish, maybe a throw. It might not be guaranteed, but he's still...
Yeah.
He can do it without impunity.
Yeah, you usually won't get a punish, maybe on Sakura. It actually varies by character because of the way that the backdashes work out.
Oh,
Okay,
beautiful.
anti-air.
Again, so that's free, yep.
I mean, see, in actually that situation, Sak got the grab, and Kai teched it.
Oh, that's right over that fireball.
He'll go for the tortilla again. No, this time cross-up splash.
So you can see Johnny, he is ducking because he doesn't want to get air grabbed. But of course, that's susceptible to the splash, and he's just getting mixed up after mix-up.
One more hit will do it.
Oh, okay. And this is that one knockdown that you pray for as a Sakura player.
Tick grabs are very strong against Fuerte. He has no unthrowable attacks outside of Ultra 2.
Oh, no!
But for that reason, he goes to just grab himself a lot. You're forced to grab your only 3-frame attack up close as well.
So I guess going to Golken was not the right option as he takes a round against Johnny.
Yeah, he's doing all right.
Now, the one advantage El Forte players do have is that your opponent can't have that much practice against El Forte.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
And I don't think the player base in Hong Kong is that big. That
Wow,
could have extensive
nice to get
practice.
himself out of the corner.
Yeah.
So Fuerte almost never really needs to get cornered. It's usually like the player's fault. They kind of forget that they have the wall jump and they have access to it at so many points. It's very strong.
Ooh.
Going for the close range grab. It's kind of a panic maneuver for Fuerte a lot.
Oh.
Nice find to get out of the corner with the splash. Looking for fajita, won't go.
And he's probably going to do... Yeah, that was probably buffered. So that jab is just in case Kai tried to do a YOLO Ultra. That would have recovered in time. You never want to gamble everything against a crazy player, as most Forte players are.
He's gambling a lot, but the problem is that his gambles are all low reward. He's only even had one shot at a run stop fierce, and that was just by happenstance. He didn't create that.
Right.
So, you know, he's playing hit and run, and it's not a bad approach, but if Human Bomb gets himself into the matchup, he's going to take off chunks.
Oh, nice evasive jump away strong punch there, Sakura. It's one of her better air to airs if you look at the angle of that fist.
Yeah, Kai is just down, up back in, down back in, back in, run back in. Really just creating space. Oh, that was an opportunity for the anti-air tortilla.
Oh,
This time, yeah, the backdash pays off.
Ooh,
Oh!
Look at
Oh, but
that
look at his
great
life!
damage.
Look at his life! Oh,
And he
God!
gets taken
Oh!
off, and that should be it.
Oh, my soul.
So the EX run has 4 hits of armor?
It has 2 hits, and then it gets renewed at the wall.
Okay, so that's a blessing and a curse, because you can take so much gray damage, and when you don't have a good defense...
Dude, I got 4 hits off of it. Because if you do it right at the corner, it renews pretty much instantly.
Okay.
So
it does have a quick recovery on the gray life, you're right.
No. I mean,
No.
the hits renew. So if you try to EX run backwards at the wall, you hit the wall like instantly. There's no startup. But if they like meter you during it, then that happens before the wall hits. So you can take those 2 hits immediately, and then you hit the wall, and then you take the 2 hits again, and then you've already lost half of your life. And then hopefully you just mash medium punch and cross them up to get yourself out of the corner and hit them and then run away because you're about to die. But yeah,
Very
Forte, man, fun
precarious position to have all that gray life and you're running, literally, for your life.
Yeah, literally.
Run, stop, away
for
your life.
The run mechanic works very strange right next to the wall. It like automatically hits the wall like a sort of a turnbuckle effect. Like
yeah, that's a good way of thinking
it's like an
about it.
imaginary turnbuckle, but it's way bigger than the edge of the screen seems.
So you shouldn't even run and stop. You just run.
Right.
Running on my mind, forest. And here it appears that we have a Hi Tani. And he's, wow, I've never seen that shirt before. It looks like he's wearing the shirt of his joystick.
That is just his joystick on the shirt. Straight up.
He's
literally right there.
He's using the fighting edge.
Yeah.
And I guess this is a limited edition issued from Hori.
Nice.
And of course, well, I guess you got to be one of the 5 gods to wear it, as Haitani, all the way from Japan. More famous, perhaps, for his Third Strike days and his Vampire Savior.
Oh, man. Vampire Savior, he is the god of that
that's
game.
where he got his name from.
Yeah.
And interesting, he's been playing a lot of Rufus, but he's going back to his roots here in Makoto. Maybe it's just against the matchup against Sagat.
Well, he was originally Rufus.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. And then he had gone back, and that seemed odd. But as well, going back to Makoto as well seems odd. But it's all about what you're comfortable with.
Well, this is definitely the better matchup against Sagat rather than Rufus, so it might be just matchup specific. Tiger Sean.
Nice.
Getting beat up here and stunned in the corner.
This might be a quick one.
Double dash. Safe jump, yep. And that's a nice frame kill with it standing short. Oh,
that's a
okay.
good one.
That was a mind read there. Oh, wow.
But
Did
it's coming.
If he let it rip, I think it would have hit.
Yeah.
So with Haitani, what he's trying to do, he just killed himself, Tiger Sean. He's inputting the Ultra, and then you have about 0.5 seconds to decide whether you're going to go forward with the entire Ultra. And he saw that there was something, but didn't like it and didn't go and stopped his trajectory short.
Yeah.
So if you're fast enough, you basically get a free Ultra if you can confirm visually. All right, Tiger Sean doing really well. He's going to get a nice punish there, 3 frames.
Yeah, he's looking a lot better this round, just controlling the ground.
Ooh, nice sweep.
She's just so good at pushing you to the corner, just forcing you into the wall.
Here comes the safe jump.
Oh, the delay.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh, God. This next series could do it. There it is.
That's death. He's going to go into Ultra. Abare Tosami. Let's see if he gets his Kara. Oh, didn't even need it. Of course, that was a 100% stun combo in Third Strike if you get the Kara. Haitani.
Who will emerge a champion? Fight!
Oh, no.
We're going back to the corner. That's where this fight is taking place.
And once he gets a read on your, he basically puts a hand to your artery and gets your pulse, and then you're dead.
I mean,
he downloaded your soul.
He missed one link in this round, and that's probably the only reason this round is not over yet. He's just getting in there with buttons. Oh, but every button is impeccable. The anti-air, crouch forward, grab.
Down.
Oh, combo is good.
Could have gone for the axe kick and saved his meter, perhaps.
He's feeling himself.
And of course, when Sagat has no meter, he has no double hitting special moves, and that's when Haitani is going to stay at the range right outside the standing roundhouse and just absorb. When he sees a fireball, he's going to focus a dash just like that. Okay,
yeah,
there's
but a good response with the Tiger Knee.
Ooh, that was a very close standing roundhouse there.
Almost ate a chunk for that one. Oh, that's -1.
So that has to be very careful. Oh, wow, he went for the heavy one.
Yeah, this is a great rally from Tiger Sean. But Haitani is still staying one step ahead. Good Tiger shots. That's not going to go. Oh, and he stops it.
Interesting use of the... oh, that's it. Yeah,
hey
that's
now.
the round.
Finally getting himself up on the board. And what he's doing in this matchup, you know, he's staying resilient. Tit for tat. Not letting Haitani get an edge.
Sometimes it's best to not know who you're playing.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is just some random Asian dude.
Yeah.
When really it's
hopefully he's from
Haitani.
SoCal.
Yeah. A lot of focus attack, building up that ultra meter so that Sagat can't throw those Tiger Fire.
Wow! Alrighty then.
He read the focus backdash.
Shades of Sanford Kelly. Tiger Sean. He's kind of going nuts right now.
Playing out of his mind, and he's going to get a clean combo here. Hey, that's safe.
But he missed the link. But he got a deep one.
The instant Tsurugi.
Whoa!
Haitani not pleased.
He's really thinking, should I stick with Makoto after he just uppercutted all of my X kicks? But he does.
Okay, so... oh, look at all this Hayate cancels. Very nice.
Yeah, slowing it down a little bit. Slowing it down.
Oh, clean jump in.
You knew that was going to happen.
Tiger Sean responding a lot with wake-up uppercut. Wow, did that stuff out an uppercut?
It did.
That pushed the hitbox. The wind, like, pushed it out.
That was crazy, but Haitani, like, Tiger Sean has shown that, yeah, I'm just going to DP. Like, it's, you know, whatever. Like, it's past being smart. It's just a tendency now.
Yeah.
And Haitani is trying to make him pay for it.
So new technology from Haitani shows that you can use the Tsurugi. Wow, 3 medium punches, looking a lot like Yun there.
Oh, God, stun's coming, stun's coming. Oh, the wait, he wanted the DP. He wanted the DP. It didn't come out.
Wow, and he tries the backdash.
This guy is a wild man, but it's working. Tiger Sean.
He doesn't care.
Oh!
What? That wasn't even logical.
Oh! He just has, like, incredible reactions. He didn't cancel the first one, but the second
oh
one
my
he
God,
did.
Haitani going on a rapid
Oh, and he dropped the
here.
link.
Oh, traded on the one hit. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Don't throw it. Don't throw it.
You know it's coming.
Don't do it. Oh! Are you kidding me? Yeah, Haitani's like, yo, respect, son. I was going to press something. Holy smokes.
Thai EX Kara knee would have been a better option there as Haitani jumped straight up and the fibers on that Muay Thai fist just glancing.
Oh man, what a play. What a great match. What a player, Haitani.
Yes.
What a player. Oh, what a player. KP.
Hi, Tani, but we need to say bye, Tani, to you all as we make room for the Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
Tekken Tag Tournament 2, it's a great game, and it's developed a lot. At this point, I think there's going to be a lot of strong players. Stick around for the top 8. Even if you're not familiar with Tekken, you're going to see nothing but great action. You're going to have great commentators here to guide you through it. So we're going to leave, but we'll swap out, and we'll be right back. Stick with us.
All right.